Midnight Motorist first entered the series in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator within an arcade machine that can be purchased in simulator mode. On first playthrough, most players would be able to beat the minigame and move on, not finding the hidden, secret areas and lore. It is found by entering a small gap in the border of the last lap which brings you off the road into a small clearing in the woods. Following this road leads you to a building with the letters JRS above it, Juniors. You get out your car and you approach the door. A green man turns you away saying, "Come on, you know you can't be here. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be." You do as he asks, then returning back up the road, a secret clearing can be found off the main route. Entering this area, a small mound of dirt can be found. After this, you drive back home and you find a character watching TV who seems relaxed, and they advise the player to leave him alone tonight. He has had a rough day. Then the player storms away to a locked door and demands the person inside open it. "I told you not to close that door. This is my house. You can't ignore me like that." After no reply, he gets frustrated and shouts, "Open the door!" The character says, "I'll find a way in from the outside." Going outside, you find that the window to the room has been smashed, and small footprints run away into the woods. Some bigger footprints can also be seen stood near the window. The player says, "He's ran off to that place again. He will be sorry when he gets back." The minigame ends and you return back to the Pizzeria Simulator screen. The minigame itself is really straightforward, but understanding who Scott intended each character to be and what each place is trying to show us is far from it. There are lots of theories trying to explain this minigame. Some are fairly straightforward and some that are very creative and abstract in their results. However, taking a step back and looking at all the clues and new evidence, the answer is pretty clear. William is devastated. He had just lost his son. How could anybody not be? And Michael, it was all his fault, all his doing. When he gets home, Michael will be sorry for what he has caused. Crying child getting bit first gives William the motive to want to kill, and it explains a lot of key details later on in this. Speeding to the nearest bar, Juniors, William storms inside and demands a drink. Yes, that would solve this, he thought, at least for now. After some time, William starts to get restless, his anger now growing more and more. He starts a fight which gets him kicked out of Juniors. This just makes William even more angry, more restless. As he walks to his car, he thinks on Fredbear's and what had happened. It was Henry's creation that had caused this, along with Michael. This was Henry's failure, not his. In his anger, he gets an idea to get revenge on him, to make it even. He would take Henry's daughter from him to show him what it had felt like. Speeding away, William drives back to Fredbear's and finds Charlie locked out in the alley. This would happen at Fredbear's due to the colour of Freddy's sprite in the FNAF 2 minigame, and as a reason the restaurant would close. The bite was an accident, but murder would surely get the place closed. William kills her. Speeding away, weaving between cars, driving way beyond the limit, William returns back to Juniors. But as he approaches the door, they turn him away from the fight he had caused earlier. This gives William reason to get banned from Juniors. Then, on his way back, he visits the gravesite of his child, still filled with anger at Michael for losing him. Driving home, he goes straight to Michael's room. His wife tells him to calm down as Michael has had a rough day, this being the bite. William does not listen and goes to his door, banging on it and demanding he opens it. After no response, he goes outside to find another way in. Footprints of Fredbear outside the window. Michael saw these and ran off to the grave, still guilty of what happened. This is Golden Freddy or Fredbear, as he is the only animatronic at this point in the timeline who can appear and disappear. There are only 2 footprints outside the window and not a trail leading away. He appeared to get Michael and then disappeared. William will make him sorry when he is home. With 5 laps at Freddy showing us a yellow rabbit on the Midnight Motor car, combined with all the other evidence, I would safely say this mystery is solved. If you have anything else to add, leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching and keep theorising.